Welcome my dear listeners. Stay with me to get the spoilers first and subscribe to the channel. Let's find out what's going to happen on Y&R. Lily is shocked by Kane's secret war on Victor. A dangerous choice is coming up. The young and the restless is getting ready for one of those classic Genoa City power struggles where a personal heart turns into a full-blown war. The spoiler trail makes it clear that Kane Ashby is not just angry with Victor Newman. He is actively working against him. Lily Winters is about to find out just how far Kane is willing to go. Recent news shows Victor is giving Kane a warning shot, Kane confronting Victor about Lily's betrayal, and then Kane telling Holden to go after Victor directly. That fight is no longer just for fun. That is the beginning of a risky campaign. It's even more dramatic that Lily doesn't seem to see the whole picture at first. The current spoiler runs says that Lily is already in trouble with Devon and Nate, which makes her feel unstable before Kane's next move even happens. Then on April 6, Kane is described as cold and hard when Lily finally talks to him. This shows that they are still very far apart emotionally. In other words, Lily might be trying to fix one relationship while Kane quietly gets ready to get back at her in another. That's where the shock value comes in. Lily might not be able to stop Kane by the time she finds out what he's really up to. One summary says that Holden tells Lily that the kidnapping was a fake and that he thinks Kane has something big planned against Victor at the same time. That line is important because it shows that Kane's plan isn't just to let off steam. It's being carried out as a strategy, and at least one person around him can already tell that it's dangerous. The Victor side of the story has been getting hotter for days. Spoilers say that on March 30, Victor shot Kane as a warning, and later that same day, Kane yelled at Victor for Lily's betrayal. This changed the balance of power on the conflict. That wording is important because it makes it sound like Victor still thinks he's in charge, but Kane's anger is changing the game. Kane seems to be using what he has learned to turn Victor's own tactics against him instead of backing down. The most shocking part of the setup is how personal it all feels. Kane is angry with Lily, but he's taking it out on Victor. That turns the story into more than just a fight over business. Kane thinks Victor has gone too far, and the words warning shot and something big brewing make it sound like a man is getting ready to attack instead of just threatening one. Holden being pulled in to go after Victor only shows that Kane is building a team, not just throwing punches. Lily's reactions is what makes the story so emotional. Spoiler coverage for April says that Lily learns a secret that could affect her as well if Holden turns out to be her half-brother through Malcolm. Later, after getting shocking news, she goes to Tracy for advice. Even if that family twist has nothing to do with the Victor War, it still matters because it means Lily's learning twist has nothing to do with the Victor War. It still matters because it means Lily's learning new things all the time. Kane's choices are not only surprising her, they are also pulling her new things all the time. Kane's choices are not only surprising her, they are also pulling her into a bigger web of secrets that could change who she trusts and how she sees her family. The title's Lily stunt angle fits so well because of this. She might think she's dealing with a hard ex, but the spoilers say she's actually looking at a man who has already decided to fight back. When Kane walks away from their talk without saying anything, and Holden later finds out that Kane has a big plan for Victor, it's clear that Kane is now working on his own time. Lily can try to catch up, but the game has already begun. There is also a smart way that the soap is put together. The show isn't making Kane look careless for no reason. Earlier spoilers say He had already made up with Lily and wanted his family back. But he thought Victor's demands were getting in the way of any real peace. In February, Kane even told Phyllis that he wanted Lily and the kids back, and that the only way to get them back was to do what Victor wanted. That history shows that Kane didn't just start fighting. After trying every other way, he seems to have reached a breaking point. That makes his choice even more dangerous. When a character on YNR decides that the only way to move forward is through Victor, the story usually stops being about winning and starts being about staying alive. Victor is not the type of person who quietly accepts a challenge. He has already shown that he can get angry very quickly. The spoilers for March 30 and April 3 show him giving warnings and following through on threats, so Kane's move is almost sure to get a bigger response. If Kane is really starting a secret war, he's getting into a fight where both sides know how to hit back hard. Holden's part makes everything even more unstable. Kane gives Holden a new job on April 3 that puts Victor directly in the crosshairs. The April 6 update says Holden can already see that Kane is going down a bad path. That means Kane isn't working alone. He's hiring someone who is close enough to help but not so close that they fully understand what they are getting into. It's one thing for Holden to feel like he's in danger. It's another thing for him to actually stop Kane. The most convincing version of the story is not that Kane is just being mean. He's choosing a path that makes sense to him, even if everyone else thinks it's crazy. Lily's shock is important because she might still think that Kane can be talked to, or that talking about what happened with Victor can fix things. But the spoilers say the opposite. They say that Kane has stopped talking. Victor has already been warned, and Holden is already in the game. By the time Lily gets it, Kane may have gone too far and can't go back. That's why this seems like a typical YNR danger zone. There are connections between every part of the story. Lily's personal problems, Kane's anger, Victor's revenge, Holden's uneasy involvement, and the idea that a family secret could make things even harder to handle. It's clear that the April spoiler cycle is setting up more than one bomb, and Kane's secret war on Victor could be the first to go off. Lily being shocked isn't just a reaction bit. This is when she realizes that Kane is no longer asking her to understand him. He's already doing things on his own. If the story goes where the spoilers say it will, Kane's choice could change his place in Genoa City almost overnight. He might think he's protecting what matters to him, making Victor back off or showing that he won't be pushed around, but the more he pushes, the more likely it is that Lily will have to choose between protecting Kane and keeping herself safe from the fallout. When Lily finally sees the whole picture of this war, she might be more shocked by the fact that Kane has already made the dangerous choice without her than by Victor. This is the kind of story that The Young and the Restless does best. A private wound that turns into a public power struggle, with Lily stuck between love, fear, and loyalty while Kane takes charge. Holden has warned Victor, and Kane is clearly getting ready for something bigger than justified. Lily might be shocked right now, but the spoilers say the real danger is still to come. And this is where it all starts to feel a little too real, and a lot more dangerous, because this isn't just about revenge anymore. It's about identity, and once someone crosses that line, there's no easy way back. I honestly think Kane isn't just trying to win. He's trying to prove something deep inside himself. And that kind of motivation, it doesn't stop when things get risky. It only pushes harder, and that's exactly why this could spiral out of control faster than anyone expects. And Lily, she's standing right at the edge of a decision that could change everything. Because loving someone is one thing, but standing by them when they're becoming someone you don't recognize, that's a whole different story. So now the real question becomes, Will Lily try to stop Kane before it's too late? Or will she get pulled into this war without even realizing it? And if Kane actually takes Victor down, what kind of man will he be when the dust settles? Because here's my prediction, this isn't ending in a simple victory. It's going to trigger a chain reaction, one that hits relationships, families, and power in Genoa City all at once. And someone we least expect might pay the highest price. And maybe the biggest twist isn't who wins, but who loses themselves along the way. So tell me this, do you think Kane is justified in fighting back like this? Or is he crossing a line he can't return from? And if you were Lily, will you stand beside him or walk away before everything explodes? Stick with me, because the next move in this story might change everything you thought you knew. And I don't think anyone is ready for what's coming next.